Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first Q1 FileWave Alliance e-meeting of 2021. I'm going to go over today's agenda just quickly. We will have our welcome, which is this, FileWave in 2021, presented by Nurdan Eris, our CEO and chairwoman of the board, an introduction to our new Chief Technology Officer, a Lenovo Partnership presentation that we've been working with in Asia Pacific, You May Have Missed product overview with Tony Keller, our Vice President of Product Management and Reliability, information about Windows MDM features that are coming to the software platform, a case study with one of our clients for their use of our multi-platform environment. We also will have two trainings today that are free. A free basic training on file set and payload best practices with Tony Keller, as well as a free advanced training on the new dashboard and a deep dive on that. So meeting room information. Here, if you need to access any of the meetings that are occurring today, please go back to the 6Connects platform and click on the meeting room link in any of these locations. You can also click optionally here where it says join the keynote. They will change throughout the day to point you to the right direction. You can also access the lounge. The lounge is accessible using these two links. The lounge will allow you to chat with other meeting attendees as well as other FileWave staff. And you have a help desk. If you have any questions or platform issues or technology issues throughout this, you can ask us any questions throughout the day and we'll be happy to help. And it is now my pleasure to introduce our chairwoman and CEO, Nurdan Eris.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're calling us from. It's strange to meet you this year in this format. As most of you know, we have been meeting the last years always in Indianapolis and face-to-face and give you updates about what we're doing, what we are supposed to be doing in the upcoming year. And this year, due to the pandemic situation, we decided that we will still try to give you this information. It's been a little bit silent around us the last 2 years, and it was really time to get together. And this is the platform we choose, and I hope that everything will work. If there is something going wrong, Andy, who set up that with his team here, is very nervous. So in case there is anything going wrong, it's our first event here. So mea culpa, excuse us. We will try to make it better in the next quarter. So again, very happy to meet you here. Even it's a little bit strange for me to talk to you all here online and not being able to see you, to talk to you, and to touch you. And but I hope that you all are healthy and everything is still kind of working, even if you're at home teaching your kids and not being able to meet too many people or your families. I think worldwide we are in the same situation, and I hope that we will change that and be able to see you soon, all also live and in person. So what happened since our last conference, which is already 2 years ago? We signed a partnership with a very interesting OEM partner, which is Lenovo. We will talk a little bit about that here. Our team did grow tremendously. Due to that, we run into some issues. We will talk about that a little bit in a time. We focused a lot, therefore, the last year on the quality assurance. We welcomed and introducing a new Chief Technology Officer. You will have the pleasure to meet him here and get to know him. We created and expanded a complete new marketing team. We have done the same due to the pandemic situation, due to the fact that we cannot travel, meet you in person, host you in different events. We created and expanded our customer experience team. I will give you a little bit information about that. We have opened not only German office, but a few offices around the world. We will talk a little bit about that here. And we have changed some parts of our teams. We will address that also here in this session. So let me be really announcing here, maybe you have read it anywhere, we've been able to sign a worldwide contract and partnership as an OEM with a company called Lenovo. You might know them from somewhere. So we started our partnership in the complete APAC region. And because of that, especially the last year, we opened subsidiaries. We put people in Japan, in Malaysia, or in Singapore, in the Philippines, and a lot of areas in the APAC region. We started working and supporting Lenovo and their partners in these regions. We will hear a little bit more about that from our partner Lenovo, Terence, after my part. And this gave us really opportunities to work with companies like Coca-Cola, some other major fast restaurants, retails, bank organizations, and so on. And due to that, we have taken all the actions in development, which I'm sure will be addressed by Tony and Dave a little bit later. So team growth. Since the last conference 2 years ago, probably 2.5 years ago, we did grow a lot. Not only the number of our team members did grow, but we did expand worldwide. And that is positive because we have quadrupled really our people and our offices since we last met you. But with all the positivity here, we felt, especially last year, all the pain when you grow a company that fast, when you was not fast enough to put the right or the structures in place. And I'm sure that some of you felt that also within the product, especially version 12, 11, 12 was not very stable. So from this part, please accept my apologies here. But the great thing is we heard you, because it was really difficult for us also to work in so many different time zones, and we made mistakes over the way, but we heard you. So what means that as we make these mistakes and we see that there is problems also existing while growing that fast, we have worked, especially last year, a lot and expanded our Q&A team. I know that Tony Keller, most of you might know him, will talk about that in his session and explain you also what we changed. And I'm sure that after version 13, you see the changes, you see the stability, you see more productivity also from our side. And we are going way more in this direction, also with our new CTO, who's addressing now some structural changes. So I know that we will never go back to this part because, again, we heard you. We are working on that very extensively. So before I go a little bit further with my presentation, let me introduce you here Vasily Suvorov, who joined our team as a new Chief Technology Officer. But before I'm telling you who he is, what he's doing, where he's coming from, I have the pleasure to introduce you here to Vasily. Vasily.
Thank you, Nurdan. Hi, everybody. This is my 4th week at the company. Really excited to be here, and thank you for joining us for this conference, even though, as Nurdan said, the format might not be our favorite format. And thankfully enough, we don't have to remind you that you're on mute because you're on mute by design. So that's a great thing. Just a few words about me, what I'm bringing to the company, what I've done. My background is very technical. I actually was born in Moscow and grew up in Moscow, Russia. Graduated from a technical school there, studying computer science and mathematics, and been developing software and building systems since I was 15 years old or something like that. I've helped to build a variety of companies in the space, in startup space, in telco space, in automotive and energy. And then I joined a very large company today called Locksoft, which became a public traded company in New York Stock Exchange, with customers worldwide, which was acquired by DXC Technology, which many of you probably know is one of the biggest independent vendors of IT services worldwide, supporting whole countries and making sure that mission critical systems are working. And I combine, very technical knowledge with the knowledge of entrepreneurship. I know how to build teams. I know how to do R&D. I'm excited about new technologies. At the same time, I bring pragmatism to that. To me, these are all tools, and tools are to be used to solve a business problem, right? And we understand that you are running your systems using our solution, you're supporting your users, and your mission is to make sure that your users are happy, they can access the system even in difficult situation, they can work from wherever they are, they can use the devices of their choice, and we're here to fully support that mission and make sure that as our environment is changing, we have new types of networks, new types of situations, we have cloud, and so on and so forth. We can support you going forward and be the best solution for your job, right? Next slide, please. So when I came to company and started to look what needs to happen and how we can support the growth, for me, the focus on the technical team that we have, the growing technical team, is around three areas that you see on the screen. Efficiency, growth, and innovation. And essentially, and these things work together, right? If we're not efficient, if we cannot meet your goals, we cannot grow, right? And we cannot grow if we don't understand what's important for you, right? Once we understand what's important for you and we're able to execute on the roadmap efficiently and fast with a good level of quality, we can invest in innovation and fire up the machine even further, right? And be the right partner for you going forward. So these are my priorities, and this is what we're working with the team on. Next slide, please. So what I mean by that. So obviously, when I looked at all the different things that's been happening in the company over the last 2 or 3 years, as Nurdan mentioned, we experienced high growth. And what's typical, there are certain things that need to be taken care of. And essentially, that means that we have to invest into optimizing our agile delivery. It's very good that we have it. But we need to scale our agile delivery, so we're doing that. You need to introduce better structure for the teams, which will give autonomy, which will give productivity, and also satisfaction for our employees. And of course, that's important. If our engineers are happy, that means that they're building the best product they can build, right? So we're investing into that. We're also embracing our global nature. We have a very distributed teams with a lot of nationalities now across the globe. So we're making sure that they're efficient, they work without interruption, they can focus on building the software. And we also understand that sometimes we have not been very, very clear in terms of what's coming up on the roadmap. So we will correct that situation. We're already investing in certain tools and certain approaches how to build it. As you will see today, we are delivering on the roadmap, and we will engage many of you going forward in verifying and understanding what's important for you, right? What are the tools that you're missing? How can we support you better? Of course, innovation is important, as I mentioned already a little bit. We are facing a completely new IT environment that has been accelerated by the corona situation. So people are leaving the comfort of the networks. Administrators need to take care of them, right? And this situation is only going to accelerate. So we have to support different ways to implement zero trust networking. We have to support better identity management for users and machine. We have to allow you to pursue what people now call XLAs, or user level agreements, so that you understand how things work end to end, not only from the machine standpoint, but also what type of applications people are accessing, what's their experience, do they have delays, is their logging working, and all these different things. So you can report to your management, to your business stakeholders, and see how you're contributing to the business from that standpoint. We'll support that. Obviously, many of you have more things to do, with sometimes not additional headcount or additional budget. So we'll have to support automation, and our goal to see what we can do around introducing AI ops and ML ops into the whole situation, right? So this is our roadmap. I think we're in a good position to implement that. Yes, we need to invest more into our culture and processes, and that's what I'm here to do with a wonderful team that we have. Next slide, please. Yeah, so that was about me, and back over to you.
So in the beginning, I mentioned that we built a complete new marketing team. So we have this gentleman here, Andy Markle, who is our new global head of marketing. who set up with his team this event today. So thank you, guys. And he has all these beautiful young ladies around him. He's very happy. He's very lucky, right? By the way, one side effect: the last conference we've been within FileWave 7 ladies. Now we are over 20% of our population is already female. So very happy to grow these female numbers within FileWave also. So we are expanding a lot also in marketing, because very often we hear in the last years, well, especially after we start also with dealing with Lenovo and in general, who is FileWave? So we are aware that we have to do a little bit more in recognition here on market awareness. So all these ladies, there is more behind, will help us hopefully to get FileWave a little bit more known. And customer experience team. The US people know probably most of them. So this year we start expanding also to putting sales knowledge into this team, and most important, an engineer. Engineers who will work mainly with existing customers. Next to the support, the PS group, you will have, if you call Mary or Susan or any of our people, especially in the US, you will have then also the option that you will have dedicated engineers being available for you, giving you best practices, information, helping you with your scripts or whatever your needs are next to our other team members in the company. Another thing we have done next to opening all our offices in the APAC region is that we have hired a lot of people in Germany. So I would like to present you Mr. Wichert, who's leading our German office and our German team. He is building the European organization for us. And this is a picture of our new offices. We have a floor there in the wonderful city of Düsseldorf. If you ever should come there, also from the US, please come and visit us. Düsseldorf is very famous for its beer and the nightlife area. Once hopefully all this Corona pandemic situation is ending, maybe we can welcome you also in Düsseldorf and meet there for further meetings. So Udo is coming from the public sector, and he's responsible for building our EMEA business with a large team behind him. I didn't put all the pictures of the people in here, so we will do a separate session for our European customers also within the next coming months, as I hear today here from Andy. Then most of you know Tony Keller. Tony Keller just yesterday got promoted to become our Vice President for Product Management and Reliability. So Tony is since a few years with us, and I'm very proud that he's climbing up the career. He completely deserved it. He knows and talks to most of you. You guys know him. He knows what we have to deliver, what your pain is, where we have to go from now on. So he will talk to you in his sessions today a little bit about the quality we are addressing here. We have developed an Android product in the last 2 years, and we have delivered it, selling it a lot in the APAC region. We have developed and made available a first web front end of our administrator tool. We have introduced a complete new dashboard. He will, as far as I know, make a deep dive also into the new dashboard system we have delivered you. We have worked on file set revisions. I hope most of you have touched it already. He will make also a deep dive into the file set revisions. He will offer best practices sessions. And most importantly, you will be today, and I'm very happy about that, seeing today the first time our new developments for Azure, Okta, and BitLocker, as well as Autopilot for the Windows part. So we are taking also our road into the delivering you modern Windows management system. And we will showcase you that today. Darcy Steinsberger. Darcy is with FileWave also since a long years. She is taking the new role, also promoted yesterday, as a head of information technology. Very happy also about this promotion. Looking forward. Hopefully also, I think the most of you know Darcy already, and especially those people who have who are using FileWave on our hosted cloud solutions. One last thing before I hand over to the more intelligent people in FileWave to let you know what we are working on. This year you will hear and see us a lot. If it's becoming too much, let us know. But we will have these kind of quarterly e-meetings, again, every quarter in a wider area. In the next meeting, you will hear way more and you will meet way more developers in Vasily's group. You will see and talk to people who are the POs, who are product managers, who are leading the technical teams. They will present you what they are working on. They will present you what comes in the next quarters. They will exchange information with you and ask you probably also questions like, is that the right thing to do? Do we miss here anything? So this is coming. This is in preparation. You will meet us every quarter. And when I see meet us, you will meet mainly the technical people. As for the sales and the support people, we will offer you PO coffee chats. So that means we will meet with you also in this format as long as the pandemic situation is going. After that, we will come in different regions and meet you also face to face. So we will always be invited. I will probably be invited in some of these meetings. Some of them, Vasily will come and talk with you. In some meetings, you will meet maybe the persons who are developing the Mac side of the world or the Windows side. So you will hear, watch out for our emails and join us in these coffee chats. And we will inform you way better in what's coming in the next releases. We will talk about product roadmaps. And also Andy and his team will send out to you, I hope I'm not doing anything wrong now, monthly or quarterly marketing newsletters with information what's happening on the global side of the world. So Vasily was saying that we become really international. This is all the people where you see and find us, where you meet FileWave people. So I don't want it to say in all the languages. We are now representing with FileWave. Thank you. But I'm saying here, thank you, merci, in all the languages. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being that valuable to us, for your loyalty, staying with us in all the years. And we are looking forward to meet you way more this year, giving you way more information than we have probably done in the last year. Even if it's in these e-meetings, please join us and tell us if it's too much, if you miss something. I know that marketing is going to send a survey after this event today. So let us know what you are missing, what we can do better. And if there is anything going wrong, mea culpa today. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sessions with Tony, with Dave, and all the team members who will join today. Have a wonderful day. And by the way, Vasily and me, we are happy to have all the meetings with you on one-to-one. If you need, contact our customer team and ask them if you have a need to talk with us on one-to-one. Thank you very much. Have a good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world.
Now we're going to hear from Terrence Ng from Lenovo. He's the head of global software services about the Lenovo and FileWave partnership.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Nurdan, CEO of FileWave, Charles, General Manager of APAC FileWave, for inviting me here today. I'm delighted to be here today to talk about our growing and successful partnership with FileWave in Asia Pacific. My name is Terrence Ng, and I head up the Global Software Organization in the Lenovo Services team. At Lenovo, we are leading the company's transformation by delivering incremental business across smart verticals, attached services, managed services, and as a services offering including DaaS and TrueScale. Therefore, in this essence, our partnership with FileWave is an integral part of our services-led transformation into the software and services business. Let me share a bit more details here. With FileWave, we are partnering with a world industry-leading UEM and IT asset management platform that spans across 3 decades of experience throughout the world. This partnership offers Lenovo the ability to offer a single management solution for our apps, devices, and configurations across Windows, mobile, and other OS platforms. More importantly, this gives our team at Lenovo the ability to proactively and automatically provision and maintain every device in our channel, resellers, and partners for our mono solutions. The results we've achieved over the last years jointly is a great testament to the superb solution offerings and dedication of both teams. So I have to take this opportunity to thank FileWave and the team for the dedication and the success so far. Now, together with FileWave, we'll work on creating an efficient go-to-market structure and services sales offering over the last year. A lot of it through a shared vision and customer-first approach is one of our priorities. At Lenovo, we place customers' needs at a top priority. FileWave as a valuable offering and a partner has helped us to transcend beyond that. Our joint marketing and customer solution selling approach continues to resonate strongly with the customer base. This has also helped both companies build a loyal and trusted portfolio of companies using Lenovo hardware, services, and UEM solutions that's powered by FileWave. Lastly, our joint dedication and investment into people, training, and sales program, that is the core engine that's fueled the success over the last 12 months. Examples of such successes includes globally recognizable wins in production and distribution company in Japan, a food and beverage retail outlet in Malaysia, a bottling company in the Philippines, NGOs in Thailand, award-winning education programs in India, as well as many other verticals that includes education, finance, government, public sectors, and enterprise in both SMB, Fortune 500, and Global 500 companies. Looking forward, we're really excited at Lenovo about the future of this partnership with FileWave as the UAM space grows much further. Together with FileWave, we're continuously innovating and working on meeting our customer needs globally as we expand this wonderful partnership across Lenovo entities in over 180 countries. Thank you once again, FileWave, and I look forward to a great year ahead.
And that is it from Lenovo. Next up is a product update and overview, what you may have missed, with Tony Keller, our Vice President of Product Management and Reliability at 10:45 a.m. So you get a little bit more time to have a break before we begin. Please return to the meeting room in 6 Connects to activate the next session. And have a great rest of your day.